The Grand Egyptian Museum is open for special events, and I'm here for Art Cairo's art exhibition. I'm Gus with Egypt Adventures Travel. I create custom itineraries for trips to Egypt, connect travelers with vetted and trusted local guides and companies, and I also lead private group tours myself. You can shoot me an email at any time, gus@egyptadventurestravel.com, and I would love to talk about your Egypt adventure. I'm outside the main entrance to the Grand Egyptian Museum, and I'm here for Art Cairo, a special art exhibition happening at the Gem. Unfortunately, at the making of this video, today is the last day of this event, and I only just learned about the event a night before making this video. Otherwise, I would have let all of my subscribers know about the opportunity to go and visit the main hall of the Gem. None of the galleries are going to be open, so in this video, you're not going to see the Tutankhamun gallery, you're not going to see loads of ancient Egyptian artifacts and statues, but I can show you the inside of the Gem Great Hall, and I can talk about some of the facilities in the Gem, like the gift shop, the restaurants, and like always, we can speculate on when the opening of the Grand Egyptian Museum, the full opening, will be. Here's the main entrance to the Grand Egyptian Museum, and here is the outer courtyard area with an obelisk in the center. Over to the side of the Grand Egyptian Museum is the Giza Plateau. You see one of the Giza pyramids right there. And let's get closer to the main entrance. These supporting pillars have the word Egypt written all over them in different languages. And the entrance to the Gem in the main atrium is open to the outside, which is a really cool and interesting design. While we check out the main hall of the Grand Egyptian Museum, let's talk about when the Grand Egyptian Museum will open. We don't know for sure when the opening date will be, but the Egyptian government has announced, and there have been many news outlets talking about a 2023 opening. So we can hope that the Grand Egyptian Museum will be open sometime before the end of this year. I'm encouraging all travelers, though, for whom the Gem is a must visit, to not make any plans to come to Egypt until the Gem has actually been confirmed to be open. Because in the past, the government has announced an opening, it hasn't made true with that promise, and then people's plans have had to have been canceled or postponed. So I think it's best to just wait until the Gem is officially open before making plans to come to Egypt, if the Gem is a must for someone's visit. Here we're getting close to the gift shop at the Grand Egyptian Museum, and my viewers are probably noticing there are some colossal statues spread out throughout the Great Hall. When I was making this video, I was not able to film the left side of the Great Hall, because that's the side of the museum that is still a surprise and that is not officially open. It's where some of the exhibitions are. But this area on the right side of the Great Hall has restaurants like my viewers can see right here. There's a conference center, there's information desks, there's the gift shop. So let's talk about what restaurant options are at the Grand Egyptian Museum. Here on the left is Zuba, a really great Egyptian street food style restaurant. And on the right-hand side is a restaurant called 30 North, and that restaurant has great coffee, sandwiches, pastries, and then kind of moving further down, so there's 30 North right there. Moving further down in the hallway, we've got a Starbucks on the right-hand side. This restaurant on the left was one that offered different coffee beverages, pastries, and then there's a gelato place that you see in the frame right here. And then further down at the end of this hallway is another small atrium. I'm back at the Great Hall, this time giving viewers a different look and angle. There's that colossal statue of Ramses the Great from the back. What viewers can expect to see at the Grand Egyptian Museum is tons and tons of ancient Egyptian artifacts from the Pharaonic period, with the highlight of the collection, of course, being the Tutankhamun galleries that will have the golden funerary mask of Tutankhamun, the golden shrines, and hundreds of other artifacts found in King Tut's tomb. And here's another angle of the outside of the Grand Egyptian Museum. What an amazing, colossal building what's going to be the largest archaeological museum in the world when it opens, the largest museum dedicated to one civilization. Here's another look at just how close to the Giza pyramids the Grand Egyptian Museum is. When the gem opens up, it's going to be really easy for travelers to visit the pyramids and then head to the museum to see ancient Egyptian artifacts. And here's a quick look at the outside entrance to the Grand Egyptian Museum, showing that there still is a bit of work to be completed before the gem is ready for the public. I hope that the next time there's a special event at the gem, like this art gallery that I was able to go to, I will be able to get some more advance notice to let my subscribers know. This event was only going on for a few days. It was just a blip on the radar, but I'm hoping that there'll be some other events soon in the future. Thanks for watching, everybody.